What is up, everyone? Welcome to episode 2 of the Grand Tapestry Vault. Here with my two brothers, Purple Hayes, and my other brother from another mother, SuperMalbert. Say hi, guys.
Yo, what's up? What's going on, everybody? Thanks for tuning in.
Hey.
It's gonna be a good episode, man. I can tell.
Hell yeah, man. How have you guys been, though? How's your day? It's good?
Pretty good. Finished work.
Nice.
Wasn't too bad. Got home, took a shower, and now we're here doing this podcast.
It's been amazing, bro.
Yeah,
it's been amazing. It ain't we.
Definitely, definitely, man, for sure.
This man always has like an inside joke. But yeah,
I'm feeling good, everybody. Fuck what they talking about. I'm feeling good.
It's a character. Do you guys remember playing video games like back in the day when you were a kid? Like, what was your favorite, or like your first memory of playing a video game? For me, example, I'd never forget playing Super Mario on the N64. No, sorry, not even. See, I already forgot. Holy shit. Playing
Super Nintendo?
Super Mario. No, not even Super Nintendo. The NES.
NES.
Yeah.
Isn't that? Oh wait, Super Nintendo. Oh no, NES is Nintendo Entertainment. Oh, the first Nintendo console and Nintendo Entertainment System.
Yeah.
Do you still have that by any chance?
It's at my dad's, my parents' place.
No, but like, it's like, is it still functional?
It's still functional. Yeah.
Why don't you get it and then let me come over and we could play with it?
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm
like,
down.
if I'm sure it's gonna have the 3 cables. What do you call those 3 cables?
I probably need like an adapter
Converter?
or something.
I have a converter.
No.
Oh yeah.
For the
Call it
PS2.
yellow,
like-
red, and white.
Yeah, you know the yellow.
Pretty
you know, yeah, that one. The yellow, red, and white one.
Yeah.
Wait, do you remember? Is that the one that it uses?
That's the one. That's the one that it uses. But I don't.
I
like,
have
my
a converter
TV
for that.
Okay, then we could run it next time I go to my parents' place.
Yeah,
I'll
man,
get it.
definitely,
Yeah, for sure.
definitely, man.
But like, I always remember being Luigi because my dad was Mario, and I would just have to wait until he dies for it to be.
Was this
my
the
turn.
first Mario game?
This was like the first one. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Have you ever
Interesting.
played any?
Wait,
of the NES
is
games?
it? Wait, hold on. Let me ask you. Is the first Mario game, was Luigi in that one?
Well, it was
'Cause
Mario.
I remember
and
he
then
was-
Mario too. So technically, it was Luigi.
No, because I remember. I think from what I remember, the first Mario game is I don't remember seeing Luigi in the first Mario game, but I know Luigi comes like in the later games.
I was.
But I don't know.
player
I
two.
could be wrong. Oh, okay.
One
Well,
second.
yeah. From what I remember, it was I don't remember
Hold
Luigi
on.
being in the first Mario game. But
Hold on.
maybe I'm wrong.
This is the one. That's the one that I played with my dad.
Oh, Mario Bros.
Yeah, Mario.
Super
Bros.
Mario Bros.
Yeah.
What about Wario?
Wario
Wario? I don't
wasn't
think
in that.
Wario came until he didn't come until like
Look,
later
So
on, right?
technically, yes, I was. I don't know if you could see it, but then you see Mario is like right here, and then the one over
Yes.
there that's green,
Ain't we?
Luigi.
Okay. Oh, okay. I
But,
didn't
yeah.
really play the first like Mario game, so I don't really. I thought
So-
I thought Luigi came later, but
I had that one, and then I had Super Mario Bros. 3, and I killed that game because like I knew every single secret and like the tunnels and all that stuff. Loved it. I played it so much.
Wait, let me ask you.
yeah,
Why
go
did
ahead.
you like Luigi more than Mario? What's wrong with Mario? He's the main character. I mean, it's literally the name of the game.
It's true. It's very true.
The name of the game,
The
man.
thing
He's the
is,
name of the
though,
game.
At the time, Green Ranger, Tommy Oliver,
Ain't we?
favorite Power Ranger.
Oh, makes sense.
Color green, Luigi. You know, so
Oh, that's why. It
yeah,
makes
yeah.
sense.
Even
Makes
like
sense.
now, like I, as an adult, I've done cosplay and I've cosplayed the Green Ranger. So I guess green always had like that little soft spot in my heart, kind of. What about you?
Okay,
like,
that makes
what
sense.
kind of
I love
games
it.
do you guys play as a kid that you remember? Like first.
Do you want to go
memories?
first, Stefan?
Yeah. Shit. I don't know if like I played them games, but my cousins and them have them, and they ain't really like you know what I'm saying? They ain't really let us like get on there because we'd tear them shits up. But
Yeah.
PlayStation, when we first got like the PlayStation,
Oh, like the first
we
one,
got
eh?
PS1.
PS1.
It wasn't even called PS1. It was called PlayStation
Exactly,
because
it's
there
just
were no
PlayStation.
2 or 3 or 4 or
Exactly.
5. It was just
Just the other
PlayStation.
day, just PlayStation. We got a game called Road Rage. I don't know if y'all remember that.
Road
It's like they was
Rage.
on motorcycles and they'll like be beating each other up to
I
get the
might have
first place.
been. I might have seen
Maybe.
it before, but I
Yeah.
don't think I've played it.
Bro, that junk was super hard, bro. Like you get like you can get ranches, like you can get like whatever. You know what I'm saying? And, like whatever you get, you're gonna beat the person up beside you to get the first to get the first place. And that's like one of the most memorable ones. And of course, like Mario Double Dash, like on the GameCube, like
Oh yeah,
that was yeah.
Mm,
It ain't weed.
yeah.
definitely. All right, all right.
Nice. So you
For me,
basically like remembered. Sorry,
okay,
but you
that's all
like
right.
had good memories playing with like your cousins and whatnot, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Wait, so was it your cousin's consoles or was it yours?
We actually end up getting a GameCube like later on,
But like
and
the
like
first one was your cousin's.
oh yeah, all that shit
The
was
first. Oh,
yeah,
okay. I
Nice.
like
see. I see.
we had we had a PlayStation and like it got broke, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
we ain't had shit since. Like outside was for real the game.
yeah.
Outside was the game.
Mm. All right. So yeah. So for me, the first game that I remember playing was this game called Heretic. It's kind of like. Do you know the game Doom?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I think it's like the same like company that made it or something like that. And yeah, that was like either that or there was like other games because it wasn't a CD. I don't remember exactly which is the first game I
That's the one that you
played.
were like a wizard or whatever, right?
Uh, well, I don't know if you consider it a wizard, but it's like you have like this weapon where you shoot people
Yeah. It was like a
or like
little circular
yeah,
thing
yeah.
and it shot out
Yes,
energy
yes.
beams.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
So as far as I remember, I believe that is the first game. If not, it might have been one of the other games from that CD that I had. I don't remember like the exact first one.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, man, those were fun. And I also played you guys know Duke Nukem?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so there was this
definitely.
it was like a side scroller game. I think it was Duke Nukem 2 or it might have been it might have had a different name, I don't know, but it was Duke Nukem for sure. Yeah, that was fun. Um, there's also this game called Ken's Labyrinth. I don't know anybody that played this game,
Doesn't even
but
ring a bell. What like tell us about that game? Much.
so Ken's Labyrinth, it's basically a labyrinth because that's the name. Um, and then you collect. You got to find the exit. From what I remember, that's like there's like bad guys and stuff. You can like, I think you can shoot at the bad guys or something. Uh, and from what I remember, your goal was to find the exit. And then you can like you pick up apples and stuff to heal yourself because the bad guys are gonna attack you. It's like those typical games where like the bad guys attack you and you gotta find your way out and stuff like that.
Honestly,
So
that kind of
that was
reminds me of like, and it kind of ages me. But remember the old Windows screensaver where it was a maze?
yes. It was yes, it was literally like that. It reminds me of that too.
Okay.
And also there was also this one game that I remember playing. My parents used to work at an office back in the Philippines,
Yeah.
and then they work with computers, right? Yeah, they work with computers, and I remember on my dad's computer at work, he would let me play this like ski game where it's like you gotta ski down the hill, and then there's this yeti that will try to eat you, and you gotta like ski away from the yeti.
Oh wow.
I
Yeah.
ain't here. Nah, I don't know about that one.
Yeah. It's probably like one of those. I remember, honestly, I remember having the pinball game on my computer.
I
Didn't
remember that one
everybody?
too.
Isn't
Everybody,
that like a Windows
yeah,
game? One of the default
Yeah.
Windows games?
yeah,
And there's
yeah.
this one game that like everybody in the 90s played, but nobody knew how to play it. I don't know what it was called.
Not Minesweeper.
Yeah, Minesweeper. Yes, that one. Minesweeper.
It's
Like
like all
everybody
one.
opened that game and then nobody knew how to play.
It's like
Did you know
I
how to
guess
play
I
that?
died. Like
I know exactly. It's like you press one button. It's like, okay, I guess I'm dead.
Then we
Did you play that, Mars
yeah, I
or
did.
Stefan?
Yeah, for sure.
Did you know how to
I know
play?
what you're talking
I
about,
mean,
but no, I never played it.
when I was older and I found it in the App Store. I just downloaded it and then I kind of understood. Okay, if I have like
Oh,
a blank spot, clearly I'm free. If it's like a one, okay, I'm safe still, but there might be a bomb closer. And the higher the number, I think it goes to like 4 or 5. which is like the highest number you can get before like right there, like the next block is you'd
Yeah.
have to like try to
Okay. Well,
You know what
see,
game I
like
used to
I
like?
didn't even know
which
that.
one?
Go ahead.
That
Go ahead.
dig shit.
What?
You remember he used to be digging with the shovel? Like he'd dig with the shovel to get away from people, or then like he'd make
What
them
game
like.
is this guy?
Is
playing?
that the one with the knight?
No, it was like
Like
on,
he's
like,
in armor or no?
no, it's
Because I
like
swear there was one
you would have
where
went to the
you
you would
go
have went
ahead.
to the laundromat and you would have had like the, you know what I'm saying, like the Galaxy game, and then you would have had the Pac-Man, and then you would have had like the dig game. He would have been like digging through shit, like do, and shit was chasing
I
him,
don't know what
and
this
you had to
is.
like dig to get away. Y'all don't remember that shit?
Big game. Let me
For
see.
what? Oh, the digging game.
Yeah, you remember?
I thought you said something else.
What you thought? You thought digging game?
The-
Hell nah, I ain't
That's why
never
I was
played
like,
nothing like
what?
that.
Like I
I ain't
thought you
never
were
played
making a
nothing like that.
joke, and then
when was this?
like
The
you were
90s?
Yeah, it would have been like the '90s. Like it was
Big
like
game.
digging game.
you would have had to get away from like little stuff that was chasing you. You would have had to like hit them with stuff. Like it's hard for me to explain. It ain't weed though.
I mean, like you're probably the only person that knows what the. Oh, was it this game?
I want to see.
Yes, bro.
I remember it. I played it a couple
What is
of
it?
times, but like
What is it called? What did you even search up? Did you just
I
search up
literally
digging
just
game?
digging game
Digging game.
1990s. Dig Dug? Dig
Something like that.
Dug. Yeah, that's what it said. DIG space DUG.
Dig
Yep.
Dug.
That's for the
What,
NES.
what was this for? NES or
Yeah,
PC
NES.
or okay?
Probably
You guys remember
arcade as well.
floppy disks?
Yeah, I do.
Yes.
Remember?
I do.
Yeah, I remember. On
I do.
my dad's computer at work, we used to have like this floppy disk with a Mario game in it, and we would insert it into the computer
Okay.
and play it.
So, question for you: was it the gray floppy disk that was like hard, or was it the black floppy disk, which were like a little bit more bendable and it was bigger in shape?
I don't remember how. Is there like different kinds of floppy disks?
There
Because to me,
were
they're all.
the first gen that I remember was maybe like this big. Then the
I
second
didn't even
gen
know
was
there were
like
different.
that big.
I don't know, whatever the
Yeah.
one they had in the 90s. I didn't even know there was different ones.
Yeah.
But I remember that they had different colors. Like there was like a green one, a blue one. I don't know what I don't know which one you were talking about, but I didn't even know there were like different
Okay.
kinds of floppy disks.
Okay.
But whatever
One
they had
sec.
in the 90s. It looks like a save button.
Which one do you remember? You see the big one? You see the big one I'm talking
yes.
about? That's what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Do you remember the blue one? Like that looking thing?
Yes. They all like different sizes?
Well, the black one is the oldest, and the newer one would be, I guess, the blue. In that
I think it,
direction.
from my memory, it seems to be the blue one.
Yeah.
I didn't even know there was like older floppy disks.
Just to tell you how old I am.
I
Wait,
remember
so
back in the
so
day.
how long ago? Do you know how long ago they stopped using those floppy disks, the old one? Because to me, there were only one type of floppy disk. I didn't even know until
Hey,
today
wait.
that there were old ones. Okay, true.
Honestly, I don't know.
But yeah, I didn't know.
But
But like, yeah, I think the last generation of floppy disks, that was the one.
oh, okay.
So it was in the 90s or early 2000s, whatever. Yeah, that one. That was I remember that. They would put a Mario game in there, put it on the computer and play it.
Nice.
It was fun.
Was it which Mario game do you remember it being? Was it
Honestly,
like one of those like Dr. Mario shit, or was it like
no, it
where
was
he's
one of
running
the
around in a city, or was it like Super Mario 2?
it might have been like Super Mario 2. I don't actually remember. If I like see like a photo of it or like a screenshot Mario, because honestly there's so many Mario games, it's hard to
There
tell which one
are.
is which, right?
That's the reason why I asked those
Mario
specifically is because
2.
those are the ones that I remember around that era that
Okay,
was like
maybe
for
it's not
PC.
Mario 2, Mario 3. It might have been. It looks somewhat like Mario 3. Let's see. Mario 4. I'm like searching for it right now.
Yeah.
It ain't we.
All right. It might have been like Mario 3 or 4. I don't know, but it definitely was not the very first Mario.
Oh, for sure.
It was like so the NES. It was probably like the Super Nintendo version or something. I don't know. I don't
Did
even
you,
know if it was a legal copy.
did you guys ever play anything like that we shouldn't play really just because of the
What do you mean we
violence or
shouldn't
anything?
play?
Like for example, the original Grand Theft Auto, Mortal Kombat, Doom,
Honestly,
those kind of
Oh
stuff.
yeah.
well, Doom. Well, I played this
Technically,
game
that
called
was.
Heretic.
I mean, I guess yeah.
Well, it was like similar to Doom.
True.
Oh yeah.
I did play GTA San Andreas though.
Was
When I
that like
shouldn't.
was that like the first kind of
Yeah, that was like the first GTA that I played.
okay. But you, Stefan?
It was fun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There was this game. I know y'all ain't gonna remember the shit, but it was like a zombie game. Like you had a bald headed dude. I think he was wearing like shades or some shit. He had like a Rottweiler with him. like it was weird. But yeah, he'd have to go like defeat shit after him. Like, and that shit gave me like nightmares growing up, bro. Like I don't know what it was. But that game, Grand Theft Auto, of course, you know what I'm saying? But we see, I mean, shit. Yeah.
Speaking about nightmares though, but do you guys remember what the first like horror movie you guys watched, or like a movie that scared you that probably wouldn't scare you nowadays?
What about you, Albert? What would you say?
Okay, how about this? Do you guys remember those really old YouTube videos that
Come
the
on, you
pop-up
crazy.
videos? Oh, have
Yes,
you
of
guys played?
course.
Wait, so do you know that since we were talking about video games and scary stuff, do you know that scary maze game that everybody played? Don't tell
Oh,
me you don't know it.
I know what
Don't
you're
tell me you
talking
guys.
about, and there's a jump scare at the end. You're not even at the
Yes,
end.
yes.
You're like going like this,
Yeah. No, no.
and
See,
then
the
when you
thing
go
is, here's the
back
thing.
up, it's when it jumps out. I've
Here's the
seen
thing. Here's
people
the
like
thing.
punch their screen.
Here, let me tell you.
I think
You
so.
know why it's so narrow?
Why?
You know why it's so narrow? That's because the person that made the game, they want the person to like go closer to their
Oh,
monitor
okay, yeah.
just so that it's like okay, I'm almost there. I gotta be really careful. So they're gonna go closer to their monitor, and then the
Nice.
jump scare comes out.
That's
So
smart. That's smart. That would
yeah,
work all the time.
definitely. I remember my
That's
friend showing me
marketing.
that. It was pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, man. But yeah, for the first horror movie that I watched,
Yeah.
from what I remember, it was Paranormal Activity, like the
Oh, the
first one.
first
Like,
one?
because the thing is, when I was a kid, obviously I didn't really have access to like movies, right? It's like it's whatever my parents like
Yeah.
had on DVD, like that's what we watched, right? And I don't think they're gonna make us watch like horror during childhood, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, so the first horror movie that I remember was Paranormal Activity. I remember watching it with my friends in the movie theaters back in like when did it come out? 2009 or 8? I think it was
Hey,
I think it was
2009.
wait.
I don't
2009,
remember.
yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, that was like the first like horror movie that I watched. But if I could have watched a horror movie like even before that, I would have. But
Nice.
yeah, I didn't have
Yeah,
access to
Well, of
movies at the
course.
time. So yeah,
yeah. Shit. Let me intervene on that.
All right, go
That
ahead.
there,
go ahead.
normal one, boy. Let me tell you something. We heard of a lot of Negro spirituals coming up. Where Negro spirituals. See, I know you're like, huh? What is those? Negro spirituals, bro. That are, you know what I'm saying? That'll creep you out. You know what I'm saying? Like some weird stuff, bro. Like I'm gonna give you one example. When I was younger, My grandma told me like a scary story. I used to tell like tell me serious like whatever, tell me a scary story. She told me a scary story, bro, like a baby like got ate one time. Like the people was eating the baby and they wrote a song about it. And she started singing the song and it like tripped me out for a long. I know it's creepy. And so I'm like, like scared me. Anyway, bro,
What?
normal one gave me them. Normal one gave me them vibes. Normal one gave me them vibes. Like
What's the
we was up,
name
bro. Like
of the movie?
what? Paranormal Activity 1. That's what I'm saying. I'm just shortening it down. Paranormal
Okay.
Activity 1.
All
Yeah,
right,
normal
all right.
one. Normal one. Normal one.
Normal one.
All right.
Normal. Hey,
So
Albert.
that was like the first.
Yes, sir.
You both watched like the first
I guess we did.
paranormal
I guess we did.
How old
activity is
are
the
you?
safe.
How old
What?
are you? Tell the Illuminati.
28.
All right.
Albert's 28.
Yeah.
Albert, we're close in the same range. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I'm your elder. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So
Yeah, you're both
you know.
28 actually, aren't you?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
But I'm his
95.
elder. Yeah, you gotta respect your elders.
I respect you. That's why I respect you, man.
Yeah.
There you go.
And I respect you as you my elder. You know what I'm saying? We're both
Mhm.
each other elders. How does that work?
I'm okay with that. That's great. I'm your
We're both
elder
each
and you're
other
my
elders.
elder.
And you're both
And I'm your elder.
younger than me, so.
No,
So you are the real elder.
Mars. Pluto.
Pluto, this guy says.
I'm your
Ludo.
elder.
Sure.
That works, yeah.
You're my
That's
elder.
fine. That's totally fine.
We're all elders. We're all elders. Hey, guess what?
What?
We're all elders.
Okay.
I agree. Totally. I totally agree.
To get back on track for me,
Yeah,
it's actually
normal one.
what?
Normal one. Normal one.
Okay. Anyways, there's actually two that comes to mind for me. One that I watched at home, and then one that I watched with my friends for his birthday party. The one that I watched at home, that was like very first, 100%. The very first horror movie that I watched was, I think it's called Martian Attack or Mars Attacks or something like
How long ago? Like what year was this? Like an estimate.
that. Somewhere in the 90s. Let me see.
Somewhere in the 90s.
Is it Mars Attacks, I think?
Hey, I shoot in it.
1996.
1996?
Yeah.
I was 1 year old.
It was a comedy. It wasn't even a horror movie. But like just because of my mind, like this is the movie.
I can't even.
I
Hold
don't
on.
think I've seen that.
Yeah.
He's gonna
Oh man, that
he's
would
gonna try to
scare.
zoom in.
That would scare you. How you let your own movie scare you, Mars?
I know, right? It's ironic. Um but it basically, the
Mars, get
premise
him,
is
Mars.
they come to Earth and it
Mhm.
seems like they want to be peaceful, but they don't. They want to take over and they start killing people with these like laser guns and stuff.
Yeah.
And I think what killed them? It was like sound or something like that. Like I don't
They
remember.
were killed by sound? How's that possible?
Like their heads would explode because it's like
Because of how loud it is, or
the
what?
frequency or something. I could be making shit up. But yeah.
They were killed by sound.
It was just so real for me at the time, at that age, and the graphics of the movie at that time, at that
Is it like
era.
is it animated or like live
It
action?
was live
or
action with
but do
like
they have
animated.
animated like effects and stuff,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. So like
Like were there like animated characters or were they just
no,
animated
no, no.
effects?
They were just animated. Like that's the guy.
Okay.
Well,
So is he wearing a costume or like is that
no,
like
he's like full on animated.
oh he's like fully animated.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's fully animated.
Nah, they released that in Canada.
Like you see a
I
little
can
bit.
barely see, but
There,
okay.
There.
He looks like Squidward to me.
See?
I see it.
Anyways, that scared the shit out of me because I was like,
Yeah.
they're gonna actually attack and like take over.
Did you get nightmares
hell
about
yeah,
that
I
movie?
did. Hell yeah. One sec, guys. But yeah, I was definitely scared of it. The other movie was what's it called? Urban Legends. Urban Legends.
Urban Legend.
Yeah, the funny thing about that movie is that for the longest time I tried to look it up like online and I couldn't find anything about it. Like it's like the movie didn't exist.
Oh, really? So it's like a Mandela effect.
Pretty much. Pretty
Mm.
much. And
Wow,
as
that's
far as
interesting.
as far as I'm aware, there were two urban legend movies.
Two?
Two urban.
And you can't find it online?
Well, I can now if I search for it, but like at the time when I was searching it up, maybe like I want to say maybe 10 years ago, find anything on it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's weird.
So it's as if somebody traveled back in time, deleted that movie from existence,
Actually, it
and
seems
then
like you have a
again,
transition.
and then someone was like, "Wait, I remember that movie." And then that person decided to go back in time and
Yeah.
make it so that the movie exists again. That's how you can find it.
Yep.
Well, whoever brought that movie back to existence, thanks to that person, whoever you are,
Yeah.
you time traveler. I know you're out there somewhere.
Don't give me that time machine. Let me change some things.
That's
That's funny.
awesome though. That's awesome. Um, did what about Stefan? He said his first movie was Paranormal Activity as well.
Yeah, definitely. Like,
Hmm. Did you watch
yeah,
it in
for sure.
theaters or like did you like have it on DVD or what?
Nah, we had it on DVD. We got it from like there was some friends up the street that was like, nah, bro, that movie is like for real. You know what I'm saying? That movie like it'll shake you up, bro. Like, don't watch it, don't watch it. And so of course all of us, you know what I'm saying, my cousins, my brother, we like, nah, bro, we gotta see that shit. My sister.
Wait, okay, so let me ask this for both of you
Talk to me.
guys.
Yeah.
Since we're talking about movies, what was the first movie that you remember watching in theaters as a kid? It doesn't have to be horror, like I'm talking about movie in general.
Damn, I ain't really go to the movies a lot, but I do remember going with my dad and seeing this shit is funny. But it's a Denzel Washington movie.
What was it?
Forget what it was, bro. Like, bro had like a chip in him, like
Is it a kids movie or like what is it?
Nah, I definitely want a kids movie. Every movie I wanted to go see with my dad, he wanted to see that shit. I ain't never
He
want to go
want and
see
he
it.
he kind of just brought you. He
Yeah.
kind of just you're
There
just
you
a
go,
tag
like,
along.
yeah,
Nice.
He's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I want to
Come
see
on,
this
shut the
movie,
fuck
but I
up.
don't want to go by
Yeah.
myself, so I'm gonna bring my kid.
I mean, that's
Nah,
bonding, right? So that's good.
Yeah, I guess.
He was just like, you know what I'm saying? Little nigga, you want me to come see you? Yeah, I want to go see a movie. Tag along. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shut the
Mm.
fuck up. I'm chilling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I want to forget that you here type shit. But I forget what the movie was
Do
called,
you
but
remember
bro,
what it was
yeah.
about?
Yeah, like what was
Yeah.
it about? Like try to
So bro
describe.
was in the military, and bro was like, it was about like it was about like the mind of like the MK Ultra type shit. So like he was like telling people like, nah, I do remember like this and that. I do remember like, you know what I'm saying, us going over there to do certain hits. I do remember me like killing my like, you know what I'm saying, my colleagues and shit like that. Like, and there was a few people like, you know what I'm saying, that he was trying to show in the movie that was like that would remember the same thing that he was, but they end up like dying or get killed or something like that. And so like he started thinking deep one day, man, you know what I'm saying, and pretty much like got the chip out of his shoulder inside of the bathroom and like realized like he was being tracked and all this shit. Like it got deep, but it's a lot of the stuff that we conspire on today. You know what I'm saying? A lot of conspiracy theories of the stuff. But Denzel was like in this like a minute ago. The Manchurian Candidate is what it's called.
Oh yeah.
The Manchurian Candidate. Yeah.
I think the first movie I ever watched in theaters was The Mask. Either
Oh
that
yeah.
or
Oh,
Do you know what year
Lion
or
King.
like what year did the movie come out? I don't
wow.
even know, but I know it came out like a while ago.
Yeah.
All this shit.
Do you remember how old you were, or like
1994.
estimate?
1994. So
Oh,
I was
before
about
we were
like
born.
yeah. That movie was great. Nothing like the comics. That movie was great. Comics was like violent.
What there was like it was based on a comic? I didn't know that.
Yep.
Me neither.
Yep.
Wow, I didn't know. I didn't even know that The Mask was based off a comic. It was a who played it again?
Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey. Oh, okay, Jim Carrey. Isn't he from Scarborough? Where we're from?
See, I know
I
he's
think so.
Canadian. Jim Carrey. Canadian. Or what?
I thought he was from New York.
I mean, all celebrities kind of migrate that. That's where their career.
Right.
He was born in Newmarket.
Okay, well,
No,
he's
he.
Canadian. That's all that
Yeah,
matters.
yeah. I think you're thinking of Mike Myers.
I don't know, but anyways, yeah, I didn't know that movie had I didn't know that movie had a comic. I thought it was just a movie.
Right.
Oh man, it brings me back though. I love that movie because of his powers and stuff. How he can like basically he has Toon Force, right? So
Mhm.
he could just he could do whatever he wants just for shits and giggles, right? Like he made the whole city block start dancing out of nowhere when they were trying to
Mhm.
like capture him. Have you guys ever seen that movie, The Mask, the first
I
one?
Yeah.
might have seen it
Yeah.
like when I was a kid at some point,
Yeah.
but I don't like remember too much of it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
I've seen it. Oh yeah.
Nice.
You've seen it? Like I remember, like how many movies did they make for that movie?
I
Because I know I'm
want to
sure they made more
say
than one.
they either made
Yeah, I
two or
know it's more
three.
than
I know
one.
that the second one was complete garbage, but the
Why is
second one
Siri?
they didn't even have Jim Carrey. It was like some other guy. They roped in Loki into it. They had like a baby put on the mask, and it was all over the place.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's so that was your first movie, huh?
yeah. It's either that or Lion King.
Oh, you got to see Lion King in theaters.
Yeah,
That Lion King is like that's a classic. That's like something that
Yeah.
everybody watched, and to get to experience that in theaters,
yeah.
I
Yeah.
feel like it's a different experience than
For
just
sure.
watching the movie like nowadays, you know?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
So, for me personally, the first movie that I
No,
remember
we.
watching in theaters was A Bug's Life. Do you know that
Yeah,
movie?
yeah, 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 yeah.
It's a movie that like it's a Disney movie that like not a lot of people really talk about. Like I don't think it was that popular because I know it didn't get a sequel or
You
anything,
know what's funny? I was
but I
literally about
liked
to
it.
say that because there's so many Disney movies that either get the live action treatment or a sequel, and that one is one of the only
Hmm.
ones that haven't gotten either.
Yes, so yeah, that was the first movie that I watched. I like the movie.
It was
I
good.
mean, I feel like I wouldn't mind getting a sequel, but it's like I feel like nowadays kids these days don't know that movie. It's like you had to be in the 90s, you had to be there. It's like
It
one of
would,
those things where you
yeah.
had to be there.
And if they
It's like
do it, it would have
movies,
to be like a
yeah.
remake or something.
Yeah. So movies like, like Lion King and like those movies like they like those are movies people know. But A Bug's Life is it's one of those ones where like it's good, but it's like not a lot of people know about it. Especially
Yeah.
like kids like
For sure.
kids today
Yeah.
in 2023. Kids today like they most likely won't know. But for some reason they will still know like the Little Mermaid and what is it, Beauty and the
Oh
Beast
yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff like that. Like they would know those, but A Bug's Life is just one of those like it's kind of like not really a secret, but it's like one of those ones where like only a few people know it.
That's true. It
So
almost
yeah.
Yeah.
reminds me of like The Land Before Time, but the difference is The Land Before Time had a bunch of movies after that.
Oh, did they? Mm.
Do you remember The Land Before Time, or is that before your time?
I know the name, but it's I don't
For
think
my
I've ever
time.
watched it.
Okay.
I don't think I've ever
For my
watched
time.
it, but maybe I should.
Uh I think I liked it as a kid only because I like dinosaurs. I
Hmm.
honestly don't remember too much besides the characters. Like if you ask me what was the plot of the movie, no idea. I think they try to like tie in some sort of lesson at some sort of point. It's about baby dinosaurs trying to survive and being friendship and
Oh,
Yeah.
I see, I
Yeah.
see.
I remember glimpses of it.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Deep down in my memory.
Yeah,
That's interesting. Maybe I should check that out.
yeah.
I'll definitely look into it. If I have free time, I'll definitely check it out. But yeah, man, Bugs Life. You know what? Let me ask you this: what movie? Okay, what Disney movie would you guys want a sequel to, or a prequel, or like a remake or
Okay.
something? Like,
Specifically Disney?
I guess for now, yes, but later on we can talk about like other non-Disney movies. But yes, for this one, since we're talking about Disney movies, yes, which Disney movie would you want?
All right, Stefan, you go first. I need some time to think.
Me too.
It's a
I'm
good
trying
one,
to
huh?
think about, like, uh, man, that's a great one. Nemo.
Okay,
Finding Nemo. They made a sequel to
they
that
made
though.
one. It's
Finding
Dory, I
Dory.
think. Yeah.
Finding Dory.
Well,
It
what do you
won't
mean?
Nemo.
Yeah. So you want to
Like,
continue the story on that end of it, right?
yeah, it was just like a lot of questions.
Nemo
Or
gets lost again.
Moana. No, Moana was DreamWorks. I think Moana was
No,
DreamWorks.
Moana was no, it was Disney, I believe.
It was Disney.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was Disney. I'm pretty sure it was Disney. Cause wasn't Moana in the Wreck-It Ralph 2 movie? Or I don't know, I could be wrong, but I'm
Oh.
pretty sure. Let me search
Was
it
But
up.
Wreck-It
Moana with
Ralph
different tribes.
Disney?
You know what I'm saying? Like
Sorry?
Moana with like people like from Jamaica. Moana with like people from like it was different
Hawaii,
openings. You know what I'm saying? Like different openings of the sea. Like because that was all of, like the culture of Hawaii, and then you got to do like the other cultures of, you know what I'm saying, the Caribbean seas, the Australian seas. You know what I'm saying, the Japanese seas. You know what I'm saying, like all the islands. Like it'll be pretty cool.
I
Even
honestly,
Madagascar.
It's Disney. It's Disney.
yeah.
It's not DreamWorks.
I
Yeah,
honestly
definitely
didn't
Disney.
realize until you just mentioned it. Like probably when it first came out, I knew, but I didn't remember till just
Like
now that Wreck-It Ralph
like
was Disney.
yes, it is Disney. And I don't know if you've seen the second Wreck-It Ralph movie.
There was a
There's a bunch.
second one?
Yeah, there
Oh, Break
was.
the Internet. Yeah, there
Break.
was.
It
Right,
wasn't
right, right,
Wreck-It
right.
Ralph 2. It was called Ralph Breaks the Internet.
Yeah, I did
And there
watch
was a scene
that.
where all like the
I
Disney
remember that.
princesses were there.
Yeah, I remember
I think Moana was there.
yeah. When they're like, "Oh, are you a princess?" and then they're like, "Oh,
Yeah.
does your hair glow or something?"
Oh,
Like
yeah.
magic, some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And then they like the internet memed it, and they were talking about Vegeta.
Were they?
Did you not remember that?
Vegeta?
You don't remember Vegeta? Vegeta being a Disney princess?
No.
Heck no.
Vegeta. Disney.
Heck no.
Wait, was it in the movie?
No. No, bro, it's like friggin' it was the internet trolling.
Oh, well, so I thought you meant like it was in the movie. I'm like,
No.
Vegeta? How could Vegeta be in a Disney movie?
So it goes like
He's too proud to be in a Disney movie, man.
I don't remember none of that.
Ain't no way Vegeta's gonna be on a Disney movie.
so it goes does your hair do your hair what? Do you have magic hair? And then it's like obviously he's like Super Saiyan, right? It's like
Yeah.
magic hands. Well, he has Gallic gun, right? And it's like, do animals talk to you? There's Beerus.
Oh, I guess.
Were you poisoned when baby took over his body? Cursed, Majin, Vegeta. Kidnapped or enslaved? He worked under Frieza. Do people assume all your problems are resolved by because of a big strong man? Goku. So Vegeta by definition is
And then it's like, why does
a
everyone
princess.
say that?
Yeah.
So Vegeta is a Disney
He's
princess.
a Disney princess.
I guess he was. I mean, like all the questions that they asked, that like lines up with his character. So you know,
Pretty much.
I guess he is a Disney princess. He just doesn't know it.
But to answer your question, I'd probably go with I would want to go with a prequel to Frozen because there's theories online where Frozen
They were siblings with Tarzan or something like that.
Tarzan, yeah, and then
I mean, it could line up.
to confirm it is because when Frozen is kind of related to what's her name from Tangled, right?
Rapunzel.
Right? And
No,
then
because
the way,
wasn't she at the coronation or like
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
what was it? Like I don't know, whatever
Yeah.
that was.
they were there in the movie, and then just because of the path that they took with the
Yep.
both, it lines
hmm
up to where the Little Mermaid was with the shipwreck.
And then yeah,
So
there's like a theory where like that shipwreck was like the parents of Anna and
exactly,
Elsa.
yeah, and then even if you look at them in the pictures, they kind of look similar to the ones
hmm
that were there in
That's
Tarzan.
really interesting. I wonder if they did that on purpose.
So like I would want a movie that would either debunk that theory or confirm that theory.
You know what? You know what I think? Why don't they just confirm it? They're Disney. They have the
100%.
rights for
Yeah,
these. Oh,
exactly.
well, at least
Yeah.
I think I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure they do. I mean, it is Disney.
Yeah,
They can make it real.
They
So why
could.
won't they? I feel like they'll break the internet. They'll make lots of money. So it's like,
should Disney
why
get on
wouldn't
that?
you
Do that.
want to?
That was
So
weird.
if I were them, that's
you were going
I
off,
think
and your
that
camera just started to for some
I
reason.
know that's see that
Disney's
I seen it too.
up.
Disney's trying to destroy me. That was Disney.
That was Disney
That was
confirmed.
Disney, definitely for sure.
Government conspiracy.
The government. So that's what you want? You want a prequel
Yeah,
to
yeah. I think it'd be an interesting premise just to follow along.
because
the parents.
I know they did make a sequel because
Yeah.
Frozen 2, right? So
They did,
yeah,
yeah.
that's interesting. A prequel to Frozen.
Or not even.
because-
Sorry. Let me scratch that. Not a prequel, a spin-off. I would want a spin-off.
Okay.
So basically, instead of following Anna and Elsa, we would be following the parents and seeing what happened on that journey.
So it's like it still lines up with that story, but it's just not focused on Anna
Yeah.
and Elsa. Okay. That would be interesting. I would definitely watch that if they ever come out with that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
What about yourself? Did you mention
for me,
one?
I did not.
Oh, okay.
So for me, what I really, really want to see, even to this day, is a
Bug's Life
sequel
2.
to. I mean, okay, sure, that too. That wasn't my answer, but yes, sure, why not? But what I do want to see is Monsters Inc. 2. That
I
is a
thought about that.
popular
right.
movie.
In my head, I was like, wait, didn't that happen? No, it was a prequel.
No, that was a prequel.
Yeah.
See, the thing is, that movie is like, it's a popular Disney movie. Like a lot of people know
Is
it.
it
Like
Disney or
Mike
is it
Sully,
Pixar?
Disney Pixar.
Oh,
So
I mean,
Pixar is the
okay.
animation studios.
Got
Disney's
you.
like the
Yeah.
company. So yeah, like it's a popular movie. I don't know how that didn't get a sequel, because they kind of left us kind of in like a cliffhanger. It's like at the end of the movie. You watched it, right?
I did.
Yeah. So at the end of the movie, Sully opens the door, and then Boo's there, like Kitty. Like it's like that's all they left us with. Like, what's next?
Yeah.
I want to see what happens next after that. It's like, why would you leave us there and then make a prequel, which is, I guess I'll take it. It's cool that they made a prequel, but like, what about a sequel? Like, why can't they make a sequel?
Okay. So, with my theory, I mean, not with my theory, with mine, how it's a spin off, and I kind of shown you the path that the movie can take. What would you kind of want to see in your sequel? Sequel?
In my sequel.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, obviously, like, Boo, the kid, I don't know what her real name is, because obviously Sully just named her Boo. But yeah, for Boo, I want to see her grown up. I want to see how her family's doing. I want to see if her parents ever found out about her monster friend.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I just think it would be interesting. What if Sully visited, like what if she introduced Sully to her family? I'm sure her family will freak out and whatnot. But that's what I want to see, man. Like, I just want to see what happens next, how Boo's doing. She's doing good in school. Did she mention her monster friend to her friends at school? Like what if she like tells her teacher about it and her classmates and stuff? Like, do they believe her? and then it's like oh that's not true. There's no monster. Like, and then she brings Sully to her school. Like, can you imagine that happening? Like, I want to see something like that. Like, I just want to see how Boo's doing.
Do you know how in every, I think it's Pixar, in every Pixar movie they
Yeah.
kind of like try to connect everything, even with like a small Easter
Yes.
egg or whatever?
Actually, do you
Yeah.
know in Toy Story, the first Toy Story movie, do you know Sid?
Yeah. I
So
think
there's
we're about to
actually
mention the exact same thing.
okay, so there's actually a poster. I don't remember
Yep.
what the poster
Yep.
was.
That's what I was
Okay,
gonna mention.
you see. So there's actually so he has a poster,
Yep.
and in Monsters Inc., inside one of the kids' doors, you can see Sid's poster.
And I think that's
So
the
there is
scene
a
where
theory that
I think that's
yeah,
the scene where the monster goes through it, but the monster was actually the one scared.
yeah, see that could be it because
Yeah.
he's scared of Sid
Yeah.
because you know how Sid is, he doesn't take care of his toys. He's like he's like a crazy dude, you know? So
Yeah.
that's an interesting theory. So yeah, like like I think it would be a good idea for Pixar or like Disney to connect all these movies together,
That'd be
kind of like
sick.
how what the MCU did with Raimi's Spider-Man and you know and Andrew Garfield's, but like you know how like they technically weren't really supposed to be canon,
Yeah.
but like they made them canon, but they exist in an alternate
A
universe,
multiverse.
a multiverse. So you know they
Yeah.
made everything canon, and they're considered to be Peter Parker from another universe. So you know, I think yeah, like I think this is called the Pixar theory, where all the Pixar movies take place in the same universe,
Yep.
or at least you know a multiverse or something. But yeah,
Yeah.
that would be cool. Because I feel like Toy Story and uh and Monsters Inc. they line up so well because you could see Sid's poster and like near the ending of the movie, Boo had a Nemo toy or something in her room, and she also had a Jessie doll from Toy Story.
Yeah.
Or what if there's I'm gonna make up a theory right now that like
Okay.
um Boo can be do you remember Emily from Toy Story 2, like the original owner of Jessie?
Isn't that supposed to be what's his name's mom?
Well, there was a theory that that was her, but like
Yeah.
the thing is, if she really was the owner, like she would recognize the toy. She would be like, "Wow, this was mine when I was a kid." But they showed no scenes of like her recognizing her toy. Like she would have remembered. So I
Yeah.
don't know if that theory could be true, but like, hey, you never know. Maybe it happened off camera. I don't know. But like the thing is, like, you know, Boo can be Emily, who's the original owner of Jesse, but like her timeline is like from the past.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's just like what I just made that up right now. So that's like my theory.
Not bad. I like it.
Yeah. And also she has a Nemo toy, and from what I remember, like in the behind the scenes, like the animator was saying that they were working on Finding Nemo at the time that they were working on Monsters Inc. And they used the model, the 3D model for Nemo, and they just put it in Monsters Inc.
Well,
I guess just
I
like as a
think
little
that's what
Easter
they
egg
do
thing.
in
Yeah, they do it
Pixar.
like every
Yeah. Like whatever movie they're currently on, there's gonna be a model of the upcoming movie of anything
yeah.
they do, like One Piece. That's how they interconnect
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah. They always do that. And also they actually have this they were supposed to create this movie called Newt, and they actually put an Easter egg in Toy Story 3, I believe,
Yeah.
but that movie never ended up like getting made. I don't know the reason. I've watched the video about it, but yeah, that's
I need to
interesting.
check that
Like
out
they
actually.
Newt. So yeah, that's a movie that never got made. I don't know the reason. Maybe I'll do some research on it because
Yeah.
that's really interesting even to me.
All right, well, guys,
Yes.
thank you so much for joining us. If you've watched till this far, in our episode 2. We'll come out with another episode in a couple of days. But again, thank you. We appreciate all of this that you guys do for us, like watching us and liking our videos, commenting on us, subscribing, all that stuff, and tolerating our craziness. But yeah, we'll see you on the next one. Have a good one.
Take care, guys.
Take care. I love all y'all.
I love y'all too.
We all love you guys.